We often think of infidelity as a purely physical act, a betrayal that involves secret meetings, hidden messages, and ultimately, a breach of the marital bed. This is the kind of infidelity that movies and novels often dramatize, painting it in stark black and white, a betrayal of the marriage bed, a transgression that is clear and undeniable, leaving a trail of broken trust and shattered hearts in its wake, a transgression of clearly defined boundaries. These boundaries, once crossed, often lead to a point of no return, where the damage is visible and the consequences are immediate. But what about the affairs of the heart, the silent, invisible lines that are crossed without a single touch, yet leave deep emotional scars? Those entanglements that weave a tapestry of longing, connection, and forbidden intimacy, all without a single touch. These are the emotional affairs that often go unnoticed, yet can be just as devastating. These are the stories we rarely hear, the whispers of dissatisfaction that simmer beneath the surface of seemingly happy marriages, the unspoken words and hidden glances that tell a story of their own. This is the complex terrain of emotional infidelity, a landscape filled with emotional minefields and uncharted territories. Why do women, bound by vows and often societal expectations, stray into the territory of emotional affairs? What drives them to seek solace and connection outside their marriages? It's rarely black and white, rarely a simple case of seeking pleasure or excitement. The reasons are often complex and multifaceted, rooted in deep emotional needs and unfulfilled desires. Rather, it's a journey often paved with unspoken needs, unfulfilled desires, and a longing for something more. A search for meaning and connection in a world that can sometimes feel isolating and unkind. It's a search for validation, a yearning for connection, a desire to be seen and heard in a way that perhaps they haven't been in a long time. A rebellion against the mundane, a push against the monotony that can sometimes creep into long-term relationships, and a desperate attempt to reclaim a sense of self that may have been lost somewhere along the way. A journey back to who they once were, or who they dream of becoming. Let's delve deeper into the labyrinth of emotions that lead some married women down this complicated path. A path that is often misunderstood, yet is a significant part of the human experience. Imagine a woman. She's standing by the window, gazing out at the world beyond. Her eyes reflect a deep, unspoken longing. She's married, perhaps with children. Her days are filled with the laughter and chaos of family life. Her life looks perfect from the outside. A loving husband, a comfortable home, a life many envy. Friends and neighbors see a picture of happiness. But beneath the surface, a quiet discontent simmers. It's a feeling she can't quite put into words, a sense of something missing. She loves her husband but feels unseen, unheard. Their conversations have become transactional, their interactions routine. The spark, the passion, the deep connection, it's fading, replaced by routine and predictability. Nights are spent in silence, each lost in their own thoughts. This isn't about a lack of love. The love is there, but it's buried under layers of daily responsibilities and unspoken words. It's about the absence of something more, something deeper, a yearning for a connection that goes beyond the surface. It's about feeling like a cog in a well-oiled machine, rather than a vibrant individual with desires, dreams, and a need for emotional intimacy. She longs for moments of genuine connection, for conversations that ignite her soul. This dissatisfaction can manifest in different ways: a nagging emptiness, a sense of being adrift in her own life, a sense of being taken for granted, of her efforts going unnoticed. She wonders if anyone truly sees her, the person she is inside. A yearning for the days when conversation flowed effortlessly and laughter came easily. She misses the spontaneity, the joy of simply being together. It's a silent discontent that can chip away at the foundation of a marriage, creating cracks that grow over time, leaving a woman vulnerable to seeking solace elsewhere. She may find herself confiding in friends or even strangers, searching for the connection she craves. Yet, amidst this yearning, there is hope. Hope for rekindling the spark, for rediscovering the joy and intimacy that once defined their relationship. It's a journey of self-discovery and mutual understanding, a path that requires effort, but promises profound rewards. Society often paints a picture of the ideal wife and mother, nurturing, selfless, always putting the needs of her family first. While these qualities are admirable, the pressure to conform to this archetype can be stifling. Women are often expected to suppress their own needs and desires, to prioritize everyone else's happiness above their own. This relentless pressure can lead to a sense of losing oneself in the roles they are expected to play. The vibrant, independent woman she once was becomes overshadowed by the duties and expectations of wifehood and motherhood. This loss of identity, this feeling of being trapped in a box, can be a powerful catalyst for seeking validation and connection outside the confines of marriage. The comfort trap, when security overshadows passion. Many marriages are built on a foundation of love, companionship, and shared dreams. But what happens when the initial spark fades and comfort becomes the dominant force? The excitement of new love gives way to the predictability of routine. Date nights become Netflix binges. Passionate conversations are replaced by discussions about bills and grocery lists. This isn't to say that comfort is a negative aspect of marriage. It's about finding a balance between security and passion, between familiarity and excitement. When comfort becomes a trap, when passion takes a back seat, some women find themselves longing for the intensity and excitement that once ignited their relationship. The ache of neglect, seeking solace in unfamiliar arms. Imagine a husband who's emotionally unavailable, wrapped up in work, hobbies, or simply oblivious to his wife's emotional needs. He may be physically present, but emotionally, he is miles away. His focus is on everything but the relationship, leaving his wife feeling isolated and lonely. He may love her deeply, but his actions, or lack thereof, leave her feeling unseen, unheard, and emotionally starved. The once vibrant connection they shared now feels like a distant memory, replaced by a cold, unyielding silence. She finds herself yearning for the days when they would talk for hours, laugh together, and share their dreams. This emotional neglect can leave a gaping hole in a woman's heart, a void that she may desperately try to fill. The pain of feeling invisible can be overwhelming, leading her to seek solace in places she never imagined. She might start to question her worth, wondering if she is enough, or if she will ever be truly seen and appreciated. This is where the allure of an emotional affair takes hold. In the midst of her loneliness, she encounters someone who seems to offer what she's been missing. A simple conversation can turn into a deep connection, as she finds herself opening up in ways she hasn't in years. Suddenly, there's someone who listens intently, who seems to understand her deepest thoughts and feelings. This new person becomes a confidant, a source of comfort and validation. He offers a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on, making her feel valued and important. He offers validation, support, and a sense of connection that has been absent in her marriage. The emotional bond they form becomes a lifeline, pulling her out of the depths of her despair. She starts to feel alive again, rediscovering parts of herself that she thought were lost forever. This newfound attention can be intoxicating, a balm to soothe the ache of neglect. It's a dangerous yet alluring escape from the emotional void she's been living in. The thrill of being seen and heard again can be powerful, making it easy to overlook the potential consequences of this new relationship. Gap 3S, the crossroads of decision. As the emotional affair deepens, the woman finds herself standing at a pivotal juncture in her life. The newfound connection has reignited a spark within her, but it also brings a profound sense of inner conflict. She is torn between the comfort of familiarity and the allure of the unknown. The emotional bond with her confidant grows stronger, but so does the guilt and confusion. She begins to question the path she is on, weighing the potential consequences of her actions. On one hand, there is the stability of her marriage, built on years of shared experiences, mutual respect, and a deep, albeit currently dormant, love. On the other hand, there is the intoxicating allure of the emotional affair, a connection that makes her feel alive and cherished in ways she hasn't felt for years. The woman is faced with a difficult choice: to address the emotional void in her marriage and work towards rekindling the lost connection, or to continue seeking solace in the arms of another, risking the very foundation of her relationship. This is a moment of intense introspection, where she must confront her deepest fears and desires. The decisions she makes will not only impact her own life, but also the lives of those around her. It is a journey of self-discovery, where she must find the courage to face the truth and make choices that align with her values and aspirations. As she stands at this crossroads, she realizes that the path forward is not clear-cut. There are no easy answers, only the promise of growth and transformation, no matter which direction she chooses. It is a reminder that emotional fulfillment often requires difficult decisions and a willingness to navigate the complexities of human relationships. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more insightful content.